This is the second game of the season for both the Yankees and Brewers, and it's historic. Before you can even pull your pants up, we got something none of us have ever seen before. The game wasn't crazy because things were close. No, the exact opposite, but in the most ridiculous way imaginable, seriously. Now, these two teams had to trade over the offseason, a pretty significant trade, not like the craziest trade ever, but they made a swap, a pitcher swap. The Yankees got Devin Williams, a closer, while the Brewers got Nestor Cortes, a starter. So everyone's needs are met, at least that's what was thought at the time. Well, Williams, a former Brewer, now a Yankee, already pitched against his old team in the first game. He struggled but hung in there enough to get the save, and then it was Nestor's turn to do the exact opposite. A former Yankee, now a Brewer, to face his old team, and what followed was something nobody was ready for. Really quick as always, if you're part of the 51% of viewers not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that button if you enjoy the videos, as ironically it all started out with Nestor facing new Yankees, like guys who weren't there before, guys he was never teammates with. But the first pitch he throws, a 90-mile-an-hour fastball, gets sent into the bullpen by Paul Goldschmidt. Just like that. Not how you want to start, but whatever, it's one run. It's not like the Yankees are about to break a record or anything. Okay, not ideal, not what you want to see. They're hammering these fastballs, so let's go with an inside cutter to Judge, and
deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
3 home runs on 3 straight pitches to start the game. The first time in Yankees history that's happened, which, okay, yeah, thanks Sherlock Holmes, but this has to be the first time that's ever happened ever in baseball, ever, anywhere. And according to Sarah Langs, it is, at least from the recorded history that we have. It's the first time a team has hit home runs on the first 3 pitches they saw since pitch counts have been tracked, which was 1988. By the way, if you want to see some baseball history and go to games in person, you'll need tickets. With baseball back, it's the perfect time to talk about getting tickets, and that's where SeatGeek comes in to help you out with that. SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app with over 28 million downloads. There are more than 70,000 events listed on SeatGeek, including concerts, sports, festivals, and more, and they always make it really easy to see which seats are the most ideal to get. SeatGeek walks you through this with a scale of 1 to 10 so you know you're getting a good deal or not. Green is for the good deals, red is for the bad deals. And this is where I come in, as you can get 10% off your next set of tickets at SeatGeek by using code iTALK10. That's 10% off any tickets with promo code iTALK10. That's ITALK10. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app. Now back to the video. Rough start for Cortes. Bellinger's home run distance and exit velocity wasn't even registered on StatCast. Judge's was hit at 115 miles an hour off the bat and went 468 feet. All right, well, take a deep breath. They're not going to hit 4, and they just hit 4 in the first inning. And the Brewers originally made it look like they were about to have as seamless of a comeback as Logan Paul after the Japanese forest. The Yankees forgot how to play defense again and gifted Milwaukee a few runs. Things were looking up until Nestor Cortes realized he had to pitch again. Anthony Volpe swats an inside cutter out for a homer. Not hit nearly as hard as Judge's, but he got enough of it. So that's 7 runs and 5 home runs in 2 innings for Cortes. After a walk to lead off the third, he's taken out, and if you think things get better after that, you're going to need to take a seat. If you bet on the Brewers to win this game, you're also going to need to take a seat. Cortes was so bad. I tried to look if there was any way he was tipping his pitches or something, but couldn't find anything. Maybe someone smarter will find something, but I didn't notice anything like that. Maybe the Yankees just know Cortes too well, who knows. What we do know is that Nestor Cortes isn't exactly Milwaukee's #1 favorite guy right now. More guys on, Bellinger drives another run home, then comes Judge with the bases loaded, whack, grand slam. 6 home runs for the Yankees, 2 for Judge, 12-13 before...
You like jazz?
High drive, right field. There it goes.
Back-to-back while Susan Waldman dunks on the Mariners. The Mariners play-by-play announcer Dave Sims, who's been there for years, became the new Yankees radio announcer this year, and after this was hit, Susan, who is the co-announcer, goes, "Your old team didn't score 13 runs in a month."
You're not going to know what to do with this. Your old team didn't score 13 runs in a month.
Don't rub it.
First time in MLB history anyone has 7 home runs in 3 innings. At this point, I'm just wondering why Judge is only 2 homers. What a loser. Then he gets number 3. It's 16-4 in the 5th inning. Bellinger drives home 17 and Judge drives home 18, but was so close to having his 4th home run of the day. None of the first 3 were cheap shots, so of course if he hit 4, it would have capped off with a cheap Yankee Stadium dink shot, but either way, 8 RBI day for Judge, career high, 3 homers and a double, 8 home runs for the Yankees at this point before Oswald Peraza said, why the hell not? How about number 9? I mean, this wasn't a baseball game at this point. It was a joke. It was an everyone point at and laugh at the Brewers comedy show. The all-time record for home runs in a game is 10. The Blue Jays hit 10 in one game back in 1987, and the Yankees would finish just one back of that to end this game. 9 being a Yankee record, though. Geez, you think the Mafia was in the stands threatening the Brewers if they didn't throw the game. Al Capone himself rising from the dead, holding the Brewers' families hostage. That's how ridiculous this got. But there actually might be somewhat of an explanation for just how ridiculous this offense was by the Yankees and all these home runs. So the Yankees have started making their bats in a different way that makes the barrels fatter. Watch.
Now, you see the shape of Chisholm's bat.
I do. It's got a big barrel on it.
Well, it's actually a little bit lower than the barrel. Yankee front office, the analytics department, did a study on Anthony Volpe, and every single ball it seemed like he hit on the label. He didn't hit any on the barrel. So they had bats made up where they moved a lot of the wood into the label, so the harder part of the bat is going to actually strike the ball.
That'd be a weird way to hit. Going up there expecting to get jammed and putting the meat of the bat towards the label.
It'd allow you to wait a little bit longer.
So yes, it's almost like it's good to get jammed because you'll actually hit the ball well, and this was right before Volpe's home run that he, well, kind of got jammed on. Obviously, this must be a legal way to make these bats, but I could totally see this being outlawed. I mean, what, is every team going to start using bats like these and everyone will put up Barry Bonds numbers? That's exactly what happened with the Yankees today. What's stopping everyone else from copying it? The Yankees really might have used OP bats today that the league doesn't realize that they should make illegal. And it's funny because the Brewers offense was pretty good in this game too. Unfortunately, when you give up 20, none of that matters. A Brewers player could have performed witchcraft in this game and nobody would have cared or noticed. This game also goes to show what will happen when a team just sucks out there and doesn't take advantage of how sloppy you can be. The Yankees are the first team in MLB history to hit at least 8 home runs and commit at least 4 errors in the same game. So even the Yankees were sloppy in this. They had 5 errors. They also gave up 9 runs. Imagine if this was against the Dodgers. I mean, well, I guess we saw how that went last year. They owe a lot to Nestor right now. From the absolute first pitch from Nestor, who had nothing, to the very last thrown by a position player, things were so bad. Yeah, the Yankees might have an edge with the trade as of right now. And with these bats, what a freaking disaster. Let me know your thoughts and thank you for watching.